Hello everybody, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to do something a little different. Not for everybody, first and foremost I have to say, don't push this reading to fit you. This will be different, okay? What I'm going to do is these days actually what I feel is like more structured readings, which means like specific readings like Celtic Cross, something like that. I mean, a lot of people are into Celtic Cross, but what I felt like not many people are into High Priestess reading, right? I don't know the name of it, like The Secret of High Priestess, something like that. You know, maybe the one that was in the Agatha all along. I think it was in that one, right? I don't know why Turkish readers are so into it. When I was like looking to these readings that the Turkish readers are doing, I was so amazed and I felt so inspired. So I thought maybe this is time for us to do it for a love reading. Okay, I felt so inspired with that. I'm going to explain it to you if you don't know anything about it. I actually don't know the name of it like in English. I'm just like translating it as it is. If it is different, I will let you know. Maybe I will write it to the title, but the secret of High Priestess, if the High Priestess is going to give you the secret or not. I am so excited with that. It is really good. I like that one. So, what we are going to do, and this is going to be not for everybody, I have to remind you again. What we are going to do first, we are going to pull the cards for this situation. Maybe I should do like this so we are not seeing the cards, okay? And the cards that we are going to pull for the phases of the moon, it's going to show the cross in the heart, and we are going to look at everything. It's just like we are going to create this shape of the High Priestess card. Okay, maybe I should go a little up. Okay, looks better. I think we have more place. And if it is not enough, actually I can do a little bit more. Okay, I zoomed in so much apparently. Sometimes I do that. So first and foremost, we are going to see what's happening at this situation right now with you and with that person. And what is impacting that? Active energy right now, what's happening? The growing month, the one that is it will impact you later on more. And the things that are not impacting you anymore, that is in the past. Okay. What is in hidden, what is not being explained? What is not that hidden, what is actually out there? And what is going to happen next? And also, if there's any secret that High Priestess would like to share with us. I'm going to put it like here. Okay. Can you see that? I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah. All right. With this relationship, let's see what is... Oh, there's a change and there's a social group. Or it could be, for some people are reading it as like the third party. I don't like to read it as like the third party, but it is something that is impacting you and the other person in social life. Maybe something is impacting you guys and it is changing. So this relationship, what is happening with this relationship is some kind of like a change is needed. It is necessary to have it. Some kind of an ending, some kind of like a transformation must happen. Maybe it is like a painful transformation that can happen for you and for the other person, so you guys can have some kind of like maybe even a future together. Maybe some people need to leave their friends, maybe some people need to change their social setting so you guys can have some kind of like a communication. It could be like you guys are not having the same circle of friends, so you're not spending so much time with each other. It could be like that. But some element that is bringing normally comfort to the parties, to both parties, but it has to come to an end so you guys can actually face with the reality. It could be like some people are actually saying nice things about the other person, or maybe they're hyping you up, maybe they're saying such delusional things to you. They are not real, but they're still saying it anyway. You have to face the truth of that. It could be like that too. For just a little amount of people, it could be related to a third-party situation. I have to speak about it, even though I don't like to speak about it. The other person might have somebody in their lives, and it must come to an end so you guys can have a chance. Do you like to be the second choice? That's the question that I would like to ask. Like, are you okay with like, okay, they're going to have like an end in the relationship, so my time can actually come? Is this what kind of the love that you would like to have in your life? I'm not so sure. I just want to ask to those kind of questions to you, for the the small amount of people who are having like the third party situations, because that's why I don't like about it. That's the thing I don't like about it. The third party situation is just like showing that I am not the priority. I'm just going to wait for my time to be loved. It feels so sad. That's why I don't like to read it. But what I feel like, there's like a need of change. Something must be faced. Something must come to an end. And maybe this relationship already came to an end, and you guys are just like feeling what's next. And it is just talking about maybe you have to socialize more so you can see something next for yourself. It could be like that too for some people. Now, I am going to look at what is losing its impact on you. Okay, again, the friends. Oh my God, what's happening? Some kind of like involvement of the other people. It could be work-related situation, other people's opinions. If you were thinking about it too much, it is coming to an end. If they are thinking about it too much, it is coming to an end. Finally, they are just like thinking with their own brain, not with other people's opinions. It is a good sign. Okay, it could be like that. And also for some people, it could be like changing the location. It could be like that too. Not like the relocating to another country. I didn't see that, of course, but what I felt like, they were going to this office and now they're not going to that office, they are going to another office. Maybe they're having some kind of like a change, and it is impacting you because they are changing. Basically, they are changing the people that they are talking. Maybe you are the one who's changing the people that you are talking. Again, another three. I have to remind you again, like for just a little amount of people, I have to say that what is not impacting this situation is the third party inclusion. For some people, it could be, another person. Finally, others are just like being others, and you and them looking face to face, like facing maybe the harsh truth, facing the reality of this situation, facing what's happening in this relationship. It could be really important. All right. And what's happening now? Let's look at this one. A new beginning. This is nice. This is really good. This is really good. So basically, you and them, both of you, are looking for a new start, a fresh start, something new, some kind of like a new beginning, the leap of faith, look into future, like expecting the best maybe. And right now, what is happening? Right now, a new beginning, something come to an end. Something came to an end, and finally a new beginning. Like, I would like to move forward. I would like to look at what is happening for myself in the future, not like in the back, and like what happened for me. No, not like that. And finally, that kind of like an approach is going to bring you the newness. And this newness, that's something that you need to have in your life. It will have an impact in your life. It is having an impact in your life and in their lives as well. This is like the common energy. You and them, they're, both of you are looking for like a new and fresh, something better. Could be really important. And what is going to happen, what is going to impact you more is the professionalism, or like the King of Swords. It could be like, again, keeping things formal could be important for you and for them. If it is like an office related thing, again, I have to talk about it, like keeping the formality and separating the work from the personal life. It could be really important. For some people, it could be like that. For some, there's going to be like the impact of the right kind of advice. Could be really important. And also, this could be the approach of the other person. So what you are going to have, I don't know why I felt, maybe because of it's a king. You know, if it was the queen, we could read it as like our involvement, but if it is like a king, it could be other people's involvement. That's how I am reading most of the time. It's like, you know, they are going to be the one who is taking responsibility of this situation, and they are the one who happens to be the one who is starting things or ending things. They are going to be the one who are just like walking in the right kind of shoes, stepping up and doing the right thing. They're going to get the responsibility and they're going to do the job. If there must be some kind of conversation, they're going to be the one who is initiating this conversation. If there's some kind of like a change has to happen, they're going to be the one who is doing this change. You know, they are going to do the right thing. So you're going to see that doing the right thing is in your future effects. It could be either going to happen with an advice, or it can actually happen, or it can happen with the involvement with the, you know, the significant other, you know, the person that you are asking right now. They are going to be like, okay, I have to do something about it. And, you know, the change of a mindset can actually show its impact over this situation. And things are going to happen in a different kind of a way. I like this one. What things that you cannot see in the dark, that you cannot feel, or, you know, what is like in the dark, what is in the shadows? You don't see that this person is trying to do something about the situation. You don't see that this person is actively, you know, trying to find a way to just like start this conversation with you. It could be like that. They would like to take the responsibility and do the things by themselves. Maybe you cannot see that they are a little immature when it comes to doing those kind of things. Maybe you feel like the other person is so strong and so capable and so smart and so like popular and whatever, in love, they can do whatever they like, but in reality they are like a child and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to deal with those kind of like matters of the heart, and that's why they are you know, having this immature thoughts and they don't know what to do. They have to be the king, but they are being the page right now. But this is the thing that you cannot see, that they are still trying. They would like to do something. They would like to come up with an offer. Pages are talking about like bringing something, you know, bringing something to the table. That's what you cannot see. Maybe this person is not doing anything right now and you are like, okay, this thing is like a dead end, it is not going to happen. But no, actually, nay. Something is going to happen and it is going to make you feel, okay, what's happening again? You know, the involvement, all right. Not familiar with that, but I am willing to see it. You will feel like that. Starting something new, that's what it feels like. This is something that you cannot see it. Maybe being practical and, you know, doing the right kind of a thing, it could be something that you can see, but, you know, something new that is about to start and you cannot see it right now because maybe nothing have happened before. Maybe you felt like you are all alone and you are the one who is doing all those kind of things, but things are changing because I feel like the other person's involvement is going to be really, really important. And maybe right now you cannot see that, but things are going to change in a better way. You're going to face it, okay? So what is being seen, what is in the light, is that anticipation. Anticipation, you still anticipate certain things, don't you? And I wouldn't blame you. What is seen is like still, there's still hope, there's still expectations, there's still like what is going to happen next with the relationship, something like that. Also, you know, Three of Wands. Whenever I see this Three of Wands, you know, I always read it as like the freelancer card, but, you know, it reminds me of the person who writes, the person who works with the computer all the time, you know, the person who is preparing what's happening next and, you know, planning ahead and, you know, being creative when it comes to those kind of things. And I think seeing the big picture and expanding the horizons, and those kind of good things are going to be possible with this relationship or situationship, whatever that is, because it is in your cards right now. It will show the impact of it. Like, maybe both of you are single now, maybe both of you are available now. It is well known, it is like something predictable, it is like obvious for you guys. And maybe it was not like that before. Like, there's a need for renewal, and the renewal card is over there, and this renewal is coming. Okay? And maybe you walked from the same old path and it didn't make you happy, and you would like to change the path that you're walking right now. And it is going to happen with the creativity. You will be so creative about those kind of things. And also, it is talking about like alignment of vision. You and the other person, you guys are asking for the same thing. You guys would like to be happy, you guys would like to start over, you guys would like to have something nice for you guys as like a couple. Maybe it's talking about the anticipation again. I have to say that, like, you both are asking for the same thing and ready for the renewal. Things cannot just like happen in the same way. You are open to this new thing, a new adventure. Like the Bilbo Baggins is just like going for an adventure. That's the image that came to my mind. I'm going for an adventure. This is the way that you guys are doing those kind of things, right? This is the Bilbo. And he learned a lot. And he became really rich. Filthy rich. But, he learned a lot. So... But I can say that being open to what can happen next is going to make you feel more aligned. It will make you feel so, you have to open yourself to receive, so you can actually feel yourself, with yourself, like too connected. And I think that's what's going to happen. So the possible outcome, let's say in that way. Wounded warrior. Somebody learned from the past mistakes. Maybe you are not going to make the same mistakes anymore, can you? No, you cannot make the same mistakes anymore because you are smart. You are smart. You is important. But it is also talking about the strength and courage. Never giving up. These too shall pass. The feeling of it is like this too shall pass. If you had that kind of a feeling before, like things were just like impacting you in a bad way and things are not happening in the way that, it's not going to happen in that way anymore. Or if also it is talking about something to protect, and maybe something precious is about to happen and you guys are going to protect it. And also it could be like, before, this person was a little shady, I'm not going to trust this person that fast. It could be like that, and it is all your right to do it. So, okay? I'm not saying that it is the wrong thing to do, obviously not. But, the stressful times, they have to be faced. And they're going to be faced. If there's any kind of like a stressful situation, it must be faced. It must come to an end. It must change. And it will be addressed. This is something that you guys are going to address. It's a nice thing. And this resilience and strength to overcome past wounds, it's going to create new doors for you. So don't feel just like, because there's like a 9 of Wands, it is like, it's going to be bad. No, it is not going to be bad. It is going to be really good. You're going to open yourself for the better things. So I don't know if there's going to be like a union for you or not, but you guys are going to give it a try. That's what I felt. The other person would like to have a new beginning. You would like to have a new beginning in your life. With you or without you, I'm going to have something nice. But what you are going to have is like an offer that is going to be presented to you. So let's see if the High Priestess is going to give this secret. So let's see if the High Priestess is going to give her secret. So if it is like a major arcana, it is talking about the secret is being given. If it is the minor arcana, we are not going to look at, and we're going to read this part only. We are going to discard this one. But if it is a major arcana, we are going to put it to the occasion, all right? The Empress. High Priestess gave her secret. The Empress. So basically, you is good, you is smart, and you is important. That's what we were saying. You're going to find your power, your true power. you're gonna feel so good about it. And the Empress is in the love readings mostly, like it is talking about all the nice things. Again, it is talking about the creativity. I have to remind you that, the creative way of doing things and being beautiful and sensual and also intelligent at the same time, being abundant. It is talking about good marriage, guys. Just saying. I was talking about if there was like a union or not. I cannot say it, but now I can see that there could be a union. So this situation, whatever that is, it has the huge potential to turn into like a good kind of relationship. It can turn into like a long-term committed situation for you and for the other person. So it has all the good kind of possibilities. So this change, whatever that is, it is necessary so you guys can have some kind of like a reality. So the delusions must come to an end so you guys can actually have the reality, and the reality is going to be so much better. Okay, if you get rid of the outside impact, if you just like stay away from that thing, then you're gonna have a beautiful situation for you in this relationship. Long lasting love and loyalty. This person is loyal and you are loyal to them. So love is unconditional, and you have a lot to give in the personal relationships and they have a lot to give to you. Everything is coming together. So basically what you can have is that this potential. You guys are going to have the potential for this situation, all right? The warm energies are so around you, even though you're going to just keep yourself high and be careful about what's happening. What is going to happen is going to make you feel so happy. All right, I think that's it. I think that's what I would like to read it right now. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next readings. Bye.